Good morning. Today I'm going to speak about Software Defined Data Center by VMware, and it was presented originally by Kylie Geed and Ben Sayer. Today I'm going to present it. My name is Revan Sri Krishna and my PeopleSoft ID is 1897040. Today, if we are looking into the outline of what I'm going to present today, I'll be speaking about what is cloud, what is software defined data center, and then we'll look into what SDDC is in detail, and then I'll speak about the summary for today. What is cloud? Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services such as computing power, storage, and databases on as-need basis from a cloud provider like AWS and other services. And if we look into who is using the cloud computing, organizations of every type, size, and industry are using the cloud for a wide variety of uses, such as data backup, disaster recovery, email, virtual desktops, software development, and testing, big data analytics, customer facing web applications, etc. For example, healthcare companies are using the cloud to develop more personalized treatments for patients. Financial services companies are using the cloud to power real time fraud detection and prevention. And also, video game makers are using the cloud to deliver online games to millions of players around the world. Cloud has various benefits such as agility, elasticity, cost efficiency, and also it can be deployed globally within minutes. What is software defined data center? It is an architecture for building a cloud, which it can be private, public, and hybrid. This architecture enables a fully automated, zero downtime infrastructure for any application and any hardware, now and in the future. Also, the software-defined data center extends the virtualization concepts of abstraction, pooling, and automation to all data center resources and services. It enables a true hybrid cloud platform of private and public cloud based on a common foundation, and it also allows to foster the workload mobility. As a private cloud, we can turn our data center into a vSphere-based private cloud using the software-defined data center architecture. It delivers the best SLAs for all applications through software-defined services, policy-based provisioning, and automated operations as a management. As a hybrid cloud, by integrating a private cloud with a public cloud built on a software-defined data center technology, our data center becomes a true hybrid platform, seamlessly spanning on premises and off-premises environments, with a common management, orchestration, networking, and security model. For public cloud services from VMware partners, they are robust, secure, and flexible. There are four building blocks of a software-defined data center, and these four can be listed as vSphere, vSAN, NSX, and vRealize Suite. vSphere can be defined as it is an extended virtualization to storage and network services, and add automated policy-based provisioning and management. As the foundation for VMware's complete software-defined data center platform, vSphere is the starting point for building an SDDC. And then VSN, it allows to create radically simple shared storage for virtual machines from a server-based storage, enabling a resilient high-performance scale-out architecture that reduces TCO by as much as around 50 to 60%. And then NSX is something that enables to gain a network virtualization platform. It deploys on top of existing physical network and hardware, supports the network fabrics and also geometrics from all vendors. Existing applications and monitoring tools work smoothly with NSX without any modifications. vRealize Suite is offered as an industry's most complete solution for managing a heterogeneous hybrid cloud, and it is delivered in a standard, advanced, and enterprise editions. With vRealize Suite enables enterprises to support intelligent operations such as automated IT to IaaS and DevOps-ready IT use. Let us speak about compute virtualization or computing virtualization. First, we'll look into traditional computing infrastructure, and with the traditional computing infrastructure, there are certain backdrops. When that is the reason we have to move to virtualized infrastructure, and that is the reason why virtualized infrastructure is better than the traditional computing infrastructures. The drawbacks of compute traditional computing infrastructure are there is no lack of mobility, and it is inefficient, and also it requires high capital expenditure. Like if we have to follow the traditional way, we have to buy the resources to increase the RAM, whatever the specifications required for our system, and that will actually increase our high capital expenditure. Coming to the virtualized infrastructure, we have a multiple number of VMware vSphere clients attached to the VMware vCenter server, and this manages all the clients, and then it manages also the virtual machines, and then through them it goes to the VMware ESX. vSphere. vSphere is a virtualized infrastructure provided by VMware. So with VMware vSphere, the present infrastructure or the traditional computing infrastructure can be transformed to be more efficient, mobile, and does not require any high capital expenditures. SDDC extends these benefits to the rest of the data center as well. Also, vSphere includes a Type 1 hypervisor, which is responsible for abstracting processors, memory, storage, and also other resources into multiple virtual machines which can be used by the user. Also, it has a VMware Center server, a VMware vCenter server, which is formerly known as Virtual Center. This management tool is the central control point for data center services, and it also provides a single pane of glass view across ESXi hosts. It has a VMware vSphere client, which is a new HTML5 based management interface that enables user to remotely connect to vCenter server. And then this vSphere client will eventually replace the vSphere web client, but it is not totally complete yet. With the VMware vSphere, it has a vSphere software development kit, which provides interfaces through which users can access vSphere components. Also, a high performance cluster file is included, which is known as ESXi VMs for. I mean, it is a virtual machine file system. Also, it has a fault tolerant feature, which can create a duplicate of selected workload on a different host server within the cluster to provide continuous availability. With this, we can reduce the faults which occur on our workspace. Also, it has a VMware vSphere distributed switch that is known as VDS that enables a single virtual switch to connect to multiple hosts in a cluster or multiple clusters for centralized management of network configurations. And with a VMware vCenter server tool, it can create multiple host profiles and enables the user to define configuration policies for ESX or ESXi hosts. So you can basically create a multiple host profile, and according to your requirements, you can work on the configuration. Software-defined storage. Software-defined storage is a form of provisioning and management of data, storage independent of the underlying hardware. So it doesn't have to depend on what hardware you're having inside your personal desktop or PC. Software-defined storage typically includes a form of storage virtualization to separate the storage hardware from from the software that actually manages the storage. Also, the software enabling a software-defined storage environment may also provide policy management for features such as data deduplication, replication, thin provisioning snapshots, and vSAN is provided by VMware, and vSAN it can be defined as an enterprise class storage virtualization software that, when combined with vSphere, allows users to manage, compute, and store their data within a single platform. All this can be done within a single platform. With vSAN, a user or a client can reduce the cost and complexity of the traditional storage and also take the easiest path to hyperconverged infrastructure and hybrid cloud. It allows a user or a client to evolve to an integrated hyperconverged infrastructure, which is called as HCI, with a vSAN to improve business agility. This can all be done while speeding the operations and lowering the cost of capital income. Software-defined network. Enterprises, carriers, and service providers are being surrounded by a number of competing forces nowadays, and the monumental growth in multimedia content, the explosion of cloud computing, and the impact of increasing mobile usage and continuing business pressures to reduce costs while revenues remain flat are converging to wreak havoc on traditional business model. So, to keep peace, and many of these players are turning to SDN technology to revolutionize network design and operations. What SDN actually means is SDN is something that enables the programming of network behavior in a centrally controlled manner through particular software applications using APIs. By opening up traditionally closed network platforms and implementing a common SDN control layer, operators can manage the entire network and its devices consistently, regardless of the complexity of the underlying network technology and all. Uh, SDN enables consistent management of the network, which may be made up of complex technology parts as well. There are four critical areas in which SDN technology can make a difference for any organization. One is network programmability, two is logically centralized intelligence and control, three, abstraction of the network, and four, openness. Network programmability. SDN enables network behavior to be controlled by the software that resides beyond the networking devices that provide physical connectivity, and as a result, network operations can tailor the behavior of the networks to support new services and even individual customers. By decoupling the hardware from the software, operators can introduce innovative differentiated new services rapidly. This is free from the constraints of closed and proprietary platforms. Also, for logically centralized intelligence and control, SDN is built on a logically centralized network topologies which enable intelligent control and management of network resources. The traditional network control methods are distributed, and the devices function autonomously with limited awareness of state of network. With the kind of centralized control, an SDN-based network provides bandwidth management, restoration, security, and policies can be highly intelligent and optimized, and an organization gains a holistic view of the network. Abstraction of the network. Services and applications running on SDN technology are abstracted from the underlying technologies and hardware that provide physical connectivity from the network control. Also, the applications will be able to interact with the network through APIs instead of management interfaces, and which are tightly coupled to the hardware. Speaking about the openness, SDN architectures usher in a new era of openness, enabling multi-vendor interoperability as well as fostering a vendor neutral ecosystem. Openness comes from the SDN approach itself because the open APIs support a wide range of applications, including cloud orchestration, OSS or BSS, SaaS, and business critical network apps. In addition, the intelligent software can control hardware from multiple vendors with programmatic interfaces like OpenFlow. Finally, from within the SDN, intelligent network services and applications can run with a common software environment. VMware NSX. VMware NSX is the VMware SDN network virtualization and security platform that emerged from VMware after they acquired it from a firm called Nicira in 2012. The acquisition launched VMware into the software-defined networking and network functions virtualization world, which is NFV. Speaking about the architecture, it is true that ESX virtualizes compute resources, CPU, memory, disk, and network adapter, and VMware NSX also virtualizes the network, offering everything in the network in its virtual form, virtual switch, firewall, or load balancer. NSX works by the encapsulation of the traffic that would normally be sent to physical switches and routers inside an encapsulation protocol. By doing this, the physical network hardware is compatible, and does not have to know anything about the network virtualization, which is happening inside. It is the NSX gateway that connects the virtualization network to the physical network, but each hypervisor is running a special VMware NSX virtual switch and also the NSX controllers. These serve as the management plane controlling it all. NSX supports multiple hypervisors and cloud management platforms. So, this is what NSX is all about. Management and consumption. vRealize Suite by VMware. VMware vRealize Suite is a multi-cloud management solution providing IT organizations a modern platform for infrastructure automation, consistent operations, and governance based on the DevOps and ML principles. Application operations it enables developers to quickly release, troubleshoot, and optimize the performance of highly distributed microservice-based cloud applications in real time. Also, it has self-driving operations. It helps IT continuously optimize capacity and performance based on the operational and business intent, and the programmable provisioning. It helps developers and IT easily access infrastructure and application resources on any cloud through API catalog or CLI with the lifecycle management. VMware Cloud Foundation. It comes with an integrated cloud infrastructure platform, and it is the simplest to deploy and operate. It also has comprehensive security and enables the path to hybrid cloud. It is future proof and it's ready for virtual machines and containers. If we look into the benefits of the hybrid cloud, agility, performance, efficiency, and security are the key notes that have to be looked into. With agility, it supports business agility with automation and cloud scale economics, and the improved application performance and reliability with seamless resource pools in every environment is accounted as one of the benefits of VMware Hybrid Cloud. Also, it is more efficient because it is able to maximize the IT efficiency by extending the same operations, tools, and processes everywhere. And it also improves the application security and improve application performance and reliability with resource pools in all the environments. Coming to the conclusion about what I spoke earlier today, of the all virtualization solutions in the market, only VMware infrastructure is architected from the ground up to enable the customers to bring benefits of virtualization to the entire enterprise platform, which includes the server, storage, and also the networking systems. And also, VMware infrastructure not only enables customers to build an entire virtual data center that matches capabilities available in the physical world, but it also goes one more step further by allowing the flexibility and control that is physically cost prohibitive or totally impossible. With a whole suite of complementary virtualization and management services such as VMware vMotion, VMware DRS, VMware HA, and VMware Consolidated Backup, VMware is an infrastructure that only offers the and delivers a complete solution rather than a piecemeal approach for customers to build a data center in any virtual environment. In its third generation, since being the first ever to virtualize the x86 platform, VMware infrastructure has also developed a large third-party solutions and ecosystem that enjoys the industry-wide hardware and software certification support. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.